Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm going to try and do the things that I need to do to continue on the main plot, except that I do have one distraction before then, which I'm hoping is not going to be a big problem, but we don't know yet. We have yet to find out, because right over here, there is a Shatterkai Gloomweaver here, whose name is He Who Was, with a Burden of Time aura. He's not actually hostile, but he's a Shatterkai, and my people are kinda tore up, and I'm out of short rests for the day, and, yeah, I'm hoping that this doesn't become a fight, but I don't know. I'm hoping it won't. But I think what I'm going to do is Asterion. You're a good man.
Something smells tasty.
Yeah, it's you. You're covered in blood. You are absolutely covered in mostly your own blood. And I want you to lurk around over here.
Just like old times.
Actually, no, even better. Down here. I know that it's bright light and all, but it's also behind a cliff. So, if things go sideways, like a siren going by my window while I'm streaming, that kind of sideways. If things go sideways, we have Asterion in the wings. So we'll see how this goes. All right, everybody.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
Where lies your guilt? What's going on here? I've met few who can also commune with the dead. Not many people out here in the darkness, or ready yourself for a fight. Now, I'm hoping that even though I hit the group unhide thing, that Asterion is still hanging out doing his thing. In concealment. Good man, Asterion, good man. Okay. I've met few who can also commune with the dead.
And I have met few who stand so tall and fearless in the face of the unknown. Be on your way, brave soul.
I mean, I might. Why can't I understand that raven?
Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Depends. Who murdered this woman? Speak plainly, what are you talking about? Why does the raven want to know? And no other options. Interesting. I mean, I'm not actually the one who can talk to dead. That is Shadowheart. But, depends. Who murdered this woman?
She is not the victim. Nay, she is the perpetrator. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged.
Okay. She's dead. How much more can she pay? I doubt you're here out of the goodness of your heart. Or it sounds like she must be punished. Thoroughly. I mean, my character doesn't understand this, but I understand the need for avenging murder victims in this universe, at least. But I'm also sort of like, she is already dead. How were you planning on avenging her victims on a dead person? She's dead. How much more can she pay?
Death is not the end, merely another beginning. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
You know, I don't have a problem with that. Why would you do that? That's some powerful magic. What do you need me to do? That's some powerful magic.
Not for one such as I.
Oh,
Your
all right.
soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims.
I mean, I
Will
think
you
I
take
already
it?
have. I think I already have the book. I will. What must I do? So long as I get paid. Or, no, you're on your own. The character's answer is plain here. What must I do?
I thank you, as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Didn't... I know I've already read the thing. Do I not have it? Hold on a moment. Punish the wicked. Yeah, there we go. Find the ledger. He who was wants to bring justice to the victims of a murderer. To do so, he needs a ledger belonging to the killer. It is hidden in the Waning Moon, which I've already been to. Give the ledger to he who was. We found the ledger. We should give it to he who was. I agree. I agree that we should do that. Let's just give that a quick save there, because that conversation went a lot better than I expected.
Don't waste a step.
If you do not approve, you can leave.
Not?
I thought so.
Okay, well,
I have something to ask.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Tell me why you want it first. Here, take it. How do you know I have the ledger? Or leave. Well, logic says that I have the ledger because nobody returns to talk to a guy like this unless they have what he wants. Well, nobody with a brain in their head, and I like to pretend that I do, despite my wisdom having gotten sucked out of me a while ago. Here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
My main question is, Madeline there looks rather freshly dead. And the events that he speaks of happened like approximately 100 years ago? What's going on here? I'm here to make sure she sees justice. I'm going to punish her thoroughly. the bardic answer, I'd like to hear her story first. I imagine it's quite the tale. Or I think I'll just kill you instead. Uh-huh. I think I shall go with the bardic answer here. I'd like to hear her story. That's kind of the point.
Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death.
Hey, takes a liar to know a liar.
Witness.
You. He said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Well, that's interesting. Why don't you tell me what happened? You didn't mean to kill your friends? How laughable. Or, it's all right, I'm not here to judge you. Number 2 is not in character. Number 3 is incorrect, so it's gotta be number 1. Why don't you just tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
I mean, if you are telling the whole truth, you're not very smart. If you're lying, that's a pretty clever lie. Interesting. What did the Dark Justiciar actually do to your friends? If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them? Or don't blame others for what you did. It's interesting body language going on over there, but Well, we know what the Dark Justiciar did to her friends, so we don't really need to ask, unless we want to know what flavor that's being put on this. But, you know, if it was just drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Persuasion. Anything. Then hurt yourself as Ben and Mark did. Stab yourself. Bardic persuasion. Yours is a classic tale of cowardice. Were you a character in a tale of mine, I would kill you off immediately. Or bardic persuasion. When I tell this tale, you won't be the villain, I promise. The Dark Justiciar is to blame. See, that's the problem here. That these are all incorrect. The Dark Justiciar is the one to blame for the 2 guys' actual death, although the guys following the orders to their deaths is something else again, which I decline to examine at the moment. But the Justiciar wouldn't have known to torment them like that if it hadn't been for Madeline, so she does bear some responsibility. This is the problem, Bleak. None of these answers are the right one, but they're all I've got. That's a very difficult choice. I don't want to tell her to stab herself, especially when she's in somebody else's body. I don't want to threaten to kill her. I don't want to absolve her. I don't... I don't know. I'm gonna go with the first one because the others just, they're not... The first one is just so cold, though, and that is not the character that I've been playing. Oh, dear. That's... Like, the thing is, like, I'm very good at persuading, so whichever one I pick is most likely going to be the one that happens, even if I don't pick the one that has advantage. But yeah, the second one is definitely evil path. Do not want it. Third one is ridiculously credulous. Okay, I'm just gonna be cold. Ice cold. Ice cold. Shadowheart, you're gonna bear some responsibility for this with me. Come on. We're in this together. You and I. Cold sisters to the end. Yeah, there's gonna be a stabbing. This is probably what the Shadow Kai would call justice, but it's not what I do.
Like this?
Start stabbing and don't stop until I say so. Prove you're sorry. Do it for Ben and Mark. Stop. You were willing to hurt yourself. That is enough for me. Oh, man. Oh, no. I should never have talked to this guy. Prove you're sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Persuasion, keep going, or stop, you've done enough. Okay, I am definitely on the stop, you've done enough.
It hurts. God. I'm...
That was genius, my friend. You have broken her in ways I could not have imagined. Though I'd have preferred not bleeding quite so profusely.
What? You said to punish her? That was fun. Can I do it again? Or that was awful? That was awful.
You were the one who forced her to relive the death of her friends. Nicely done. You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it. Here, for your services, should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
I say bye, but you'll be dead soon.
Well, the raven did indeed speak to me. Okay, punish the wicked. Reward. We gave the ledger to he who was and punished the killer for her crimes. He was pleased. I received 24 gold and raven gloves. Summon quoth the raven. Dark and suitably moody, these gloves are perfect for wearing while thinking about poetry. Okay. Sure. I'm glad not to be dead. Or in a fight. Asterion, be a dear and rejoin us, would you? Okay. I'm not sure who gets these gloves.
A long way to go still.
Okay, you did not get any of the gold, which is good and correct.
Sylvanus' blessings.
You also did not get any of the gold. Perfect. Okay.
Got a long road ahead.
Back to Shadowheart. Alright, I'm going to save. Hopefully the fact that she was present is not going to affect this, but...
Corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
Alright. It counts as stealing to
Still
take
breathing,
anything
despite
from
everything.
Madeline's weirdly fresh corpse. Whoops, wrong button. I don't want the ledger anymore. I will definitely take that black oleander. Oh, Asterion, if you could... yeah, there you go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Pan... There's all sorts of things here, but...
What's hiding here?
Rotten food. Well, that was... quite the conversation. It's not stealing from Madeline anymore? No, it's still stealing from Madeline. How odd. Well, I decide not to question that. Okay, there's a little elbow up here that I haven't explored yet. After a long rest, we're going back to the temple to claim the Night Song. But before then...
Can't slow down.
Although, now that I think about it, let's mark this spot on the map as Shadar Kai spot. Just in case I ever want to come back here.
Seems simple enough.
Ellie May, my light, my hope, my joy.
Huh. I don't remember an Ellie Mae. And the grave is
is a
empty.
mess. Probably an animal's doing.
Rotten banana. Gladiatorial sandals. Rags and rags. Okay, I'll take the sandals, but I have more than enough rags, I'm fairly certain. Okay, everybody,
Light on my feet.
we're gonna take our time a little. I'm reasonably certain that this area is safe-ish. Although, have I been all the way? Hold on, did I go all the way into whatever constitutes as the hook here?
Paw prints. Where do they lead?
Where do they lead? Also, the map has a weird little hook thing, but I don't seem to find a way to step into it. Oh, wait. Aha.
Half-buried femur. Some beast wanted to save it for later, perhaps?
Huh. We'll leave the bone. Family ring. Death saving throw +2. The wearer of this simple band betrays it as a precious, well-loved family heirloom. Huh. Who doesn't have 2 rings? That's the question.
Need to keep focused.
Yes.
Well, Halsin doesn't have any rings. But I'm not sure I want to give it to him.
The element of surprise.
Another step forward.
Okay, let's transfer the light cantrip. That way I'm not glittering.
To be cautious. Oh, my hand slipped. Time to press ahead.
Forward! Into the breach or something. Don't need those torches, don't want those torches. Okay, let's see here. I think to the right first? I hear... What do I hear?
Maybe I need more buckets.
Some black oleander. A shadow root sack. A very dimly lit area with a dead boar.
The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
I do not like how that boar is red. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. The last time I touched an animal carcass that was a little odd, I was attacked by a lot of crows. Although, you know what? Boar carcass. Okay. Another black oleander. Sort of an empty area. So many branching paths. Okay, a rope I will send to camp, a trap disarm toolkit, which definitely belongs to Asterion now, and a hammer for camp.
What's in here?
Yet more rope. Interesting. Place is a maze. Why are there so many branching paths here? Entrance to the unknown. Oh, wait, no, wait. Entrance to the Underdark. Okay. Nice to know it's there. Don't know what to do about it. Think perhaps we leave that alone for the moment. Perhaps this is how I would have come to the map if I had come through the Underdark instead of through the pass. Oh, more ingredients. Two Pegasus feathers.
That's curious.
A hill giant finger, sylvan stone, and wood bark. Nice, 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 nice.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, get out the shovel.
Right.
Go back to
Time to
hiding.
skulk about.
138 gold. A bronze ingot. Elixir of bloodlust, elixir of poison resistance, and elixir of lightning resistance. Nice. Okay, so we send those back to camp. I take the rest. Empty.
Might be useful.
More black oleander.
Let's have a look.
Road dust gray clothes. Off to camp with them. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that this is where the party would have come through if I'd come in by way of the Underdark. Dead Druid's Journal and a quarterstaff. Well, I will take that journal. Read that. A handwritten journal, abandoned for some 50 years. It details a druid's attempt to learn more about the Shadow Curse. The entries go shorter and more sporadic as time passes. Made good progress through the mountains. Seeing the curse for the first time filled me with an awe and fear that was difficult to describe. No writing could have prepared me, nor any artist's rendition. As grave as the Archdruid Halsin's warnings were, they were still lacking compared to the reality. I shall make camp soon and press on in the morning, though in truth such terms have little meaning in this place. A dreadful night. The campfire needed thrice the wood that would normally be needed in order to keep it burning. Terrible sounds came to my ears from beyond the firelight. Rest has not restored me. If anything, I feel weaker. But I must persevere. I must trust in Sylvanas. I must venture deeper. Creatures from the darkness, foul things. One grazed me. Only my torch saved me. Deep darkness. Flames are instantly doused. The wound stings. Flesh is turning black with corruption. The shadows are growing stronger. They are spreading. I need to return to light. The wood will not burn. I can barely see the page. I am surrounded. Oh. I failed a nature check. Something to do with the shadows? I really hope this blight isn't spreading. You know what? Let's cheese this just a little. I was gonna give this to Halsin anyway, but if we give this to Halsin,
Need to keep quiet.
and we have Halsin read it.
Of this foul shadow curse. These insights may prove valuable.
Success on the nature check. Thank you, Halsin.
What to do?
it doesn't seem that important, considering that we've, like, 3/4 cured it already. But, you know, I was gonna give the journal to Halsin anyway, because it's one of his druids, so...
Open up.
Sneaky, sneaky. 5 tongs. Huh.
Never wanted the easy path.
Anything? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think we've looked at everything over here now. What I am going to do is mark this as path to Underdark. Just in case. I don't feel like we need to go back. But it looks like we might be able to, if I wanted to. Okay, then the northward direction is the one that I haven't explored. And it's a dead end.
Don't mind if I
With
do.
lots of yummy ingredients in it. Nice, nice, nice. You know, it almost looks like there's a path there on the mini-map. Fuzzy Boots, hello! Welcome back to the stream. It's nice to see you. Okay. Now, the main question is there anywhere left unexplored? Which act am I in? I am in Act 2 right now. Possibly halfway, but I can't be certain. I think I've explored everywhere now. Which does mean that I'm out of excuses to follow the main plot. But first, we're going to have a nap. Not a nap, actually. We're going to have a whole ass sleep. Okay. We are going to unsneak. I'm going to save my game. Been playing this too, but kind of cheating and using an online map that shows me where everything is. Oh, I see. I am playing spoiler-free. I am trying to do as much as I can, but there's stuff that I'm missing, and there's stuff that I don't get to in time for various reasons.
Have to keep going.
But yeah, I'm just gonna loot some stuff that I missed, apparently. Try to see as much as I can in one playthrough. Ah, I see. Well, I am trying to be as thorough as I can, but Yeah, I know that there's stuff I'm not gonna get to, and I mean there is stuff that is locked behind playing a lot more evil than I am choosing to play here. Rotten fish, rotten mushroom. It's full of rotten food. And that one's empty. Okay. And down here, we're at the crow ambush, which is why I refused to touch the boar corpse. Okay. Let's go back to camp. Look at you play. I just noticed I can send all my rations and random crap to camp and scary weight. Yes, you can. I have been taking vigorous advantage of that, and yet my inventory is still so full. But we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. Welcome back to camp. We have fun and games. Do we have anyone who wants to have words with me? Not right at this moment. Good. Okay, so I'm back at camp, which means I wish to do some processing. Okay, Ah, there we go. Alright, extract all ingredients. Unlock 2 new recipes. Let's see here. None of those are in the potions. Unlocked an elixir of arcane cultivation superior. Even through the thick glass, the arcane energy contained within this bottle makes your fingers tingle. Okay. Solution of night orchid and any vitriol. Vitriol? Cha-cha-cha. And elixir of strength for hill giant, which is hill giant fingernails. And any suspension. Fascinating. Okay, well, first things first. Never pass up the chance to make more potions of healing. I can only make one, but I'm making it. There we go. And yeah, I'm absolutely going to make this elixir of arcane cultivation. Eventually I'll remember to take my elixirs and potions and stuff. I already have a hill giant strength in my inventory, so I'm not going to make that at this time. But yeah, it's feeling pretty good. Yeah. I may have only gotten 2 potions out of that, but I did get a whole lot of stuff out of my inventory. And then back into my inventory. But now there's just a really nice number of things in my alchemy pouch. Nice. Okay. Thus ends the crafting portion of this evening. Oh, Asterion has a potted plant. Several potted plants, actually, it appears. That's strangely nice. Okay, long rest time. Okay. I I think I'm gonna go talk to Halson. Halson, how do you like me now?
I need a moment for the two of us.
Oakfather preserve you.
Hi. I really like your resting shirt. You spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted? How am I holding up in your estimations? I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet, or I need you to remain at camp for now. Who am I romancing? I am splitting my time between Halson and Karlach at the moment. I'm hoping that I won't have to choose. What happens once the Shadow Curse is lifted?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
My personal character is a bard. I do in fact have the Baldur's Gate companion set up on Twitch, so assuming that you're not in mobile, which hates us all, you would be able to see various things like the classes and levels of the members of my party, and all of that glorious stuff. And also I believe what quests I'm on. It's a kind of a scary list right now. Of course, I only wish you'd joined me earlier. You'll make a decent workhorse. This camp doesn't haul itself around each day. I'll see how useful you prove to be, eyebrows, eyebrows. On that note, I need you to stay at camp for now, or turn to other matters. Of course! I only wish you'd joined me earlier.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
Oh, I want to be your duty forever. So, how am I holding up in your estimations?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
Well, that's nice, but I don't see any flirtier options, and I already did the I haven't gotten to know you properly thing to the level that I'm planning on taking it for now. So, nice talking to you, Halson. And where is my girl? I haven't talked to her in ages. I bet she has... There you are, my girl.
Wish I could say I was surprised about Cazador's pact. Where blood, death, and betrayal parade, you can bet your ass a devil is riding Grand Marshal. We're going to keep Astarion safe. On my life, Cazador won't touch him.
I'm glad that you are, liking the man enough to be saying stuff like that. Although I suspect a lot of that is the whole devil thing. But could we talk about me now? So about our tadpole powers, or come on, we're heading out, or go. Maybe I should take her with me tomorrow? I was thinking of taking Will, but Karlach hasn't gotten to stretch her legs in ages. Alright, nice talking to you. Wish there was something flirtier I could have said. Okay. I mean, I haven't talked to everybody in camp after finding out things about Astarion, but there are some people that I just don't want to accidentally flirt with. But, let's just canvass around for people's opinions.
very own vampires the missing pawn in his master's deadly game. Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes?
What do you think of the illithid potential? I'd like you to join me. Okay, fine. They all have something to say, but so few of them have anything useful to say.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Thank you for not talking about Astarion. I really appreciate it. Why were you in pain before? I want to talk about your Shar worship. I want to talk about all that's happened to us. We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again. Or leave. Bye! Okay, now we gotta be real careful. I do not want to accidentally sleep with Gale. Okay, let's go.
I can't imagine how Astarion must be feeling. The terms of your own condemnation carved into your skin. Monsters' actions. And monsters do not deserve such power as that ritual promised. When the time comes, Astarion will have his revenge, I'm sure. And it will be richly deserved. But not yet. So, what can I do for you?
Continue standing at the readiness. I'm not ready for you yet. I'm glad you opened up to me that night under the stars. Do you want to talk about it further? Is Mistra always such a demanding goddess? How are you feeling? It can't be easy facing the possibility of death. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story. What do you make of having a vampire in our camp? Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had. Or just leave. Yeah, bye! Okay, and the man that everybody wants to talk about.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Oh, that was almost not sarcastic. Well done! How does someone become a vampire exactly? What do you make of Raphael's deal? What do you intend to do about Cazador's ritual? I think it's better if you stay here in camp for a while, or leave. You know, what do you intend to do about Cazador's ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
That is a very good point. Baldurian, that giant gothic monstrosity has been inhabited by vampires this whole time? It might be safer to run. He wants you, after all. We should ask around once in the city. Maybe someone's heard something. Raphael's playing a dangerous game, giving you Mephistopheles' secrets. That giant gothic monstrosity has been inhabited by vampires the entire time, as if anyone else would live in a giant gothic monstrosity!
I know. Subtle, isn't it?
We should ask around once in the city. Maybe someone's heard something.
I hope so. Because I'm not striking another deal with Raphael. Knows what he'd demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
If the other spawn are still alive. But yes, these are good thoughts. These are very good thoughts. These are thinky thoughts. Okay. And you. What name do you think she'll call me this time?
Full-fledged vampires are not so easily slain. Astarion's master will be no exception. Fortunate for him, slaying monstrous fanatics is a pastime of ours.
You are a monstrous fanatic. You should not be throwing stones. Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power? I'd like you to join me, or leave. I'm out of here. Thank you for wearing a shirt, by the way. Okay, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. I'm obviously not going to ask Volo what he thinks, and I am not entirely certain where Withers is in this iteration of the camp. Not that Oh, excuse me. Not that Withers would have anything to say either, I think. Although, wait a minute, is the girl still with us? Maybe I should tell the girl to play with Thaniel. Oh, yep, she's still here. Can I ask her to play with Thaniel, though? Be his friend.
If Bowman says I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here.
Me too. It hurts, I know it does, but you'll feel better in time. You've been so strong, they'd be so proud of you. Or, well, they're not, so you can quit your sniveling. They'd be so proud of you.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I cannot tell the children to be able to play with each other. You'd think, in a camp this size, that they'd have discovered each other's existence by now, but Arabella really seems to like Withers for some reason. And trust him, which is very unexpected. Ah, well, okay. I've talked to everybody, except Thaniel, who I don't need to talk to. So, now it is time to get some sleep. I think I'm going to be a little lazy tonight, and we're just going to use one of the camp supply packs. And sleep. I love how everybody still has the buffs on them except me. Okay, I am not taking Halsin to the Temple of Shar. I feel like that is an extremely bad plan. So, Halsin... Wait, Halsin, come back! I need to tell you to stay here! Why is your camp so far away from everybody else's?
Oakfather preserve you.
Yeah, hi. I need you to remain at camp for now.
Wherever you need me.
I'll find you when I need you.
I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Okay, now the main question is whether to take Will or whether to take Karlach. I haven't been running around with Karlach in ages. But I did the rest of the temple with Will. This is a difficult choice. Which of these two very pretty people should I take with me? Oh yes, I always have Shadowheart and Astarion with me, but I switch up my fourth depending on situation and what I feel like I would need them for, or that sort of thing. So the fourth person is always changing around, and sometimes it can be very difficult to decide which fourth to take with me, like right in this moment. Karlach, you know, we have the rage and the fire and the oomph, and Will, we have, well, Eldritch Blast for days. Okay, well, let's take Karlach with us. She needs some exercise. It's been
Copper
ages.
for your thoughts.
Hey, babe. Come on, we're heading out.
Let's go, go, go.
Oh, and she's leveled up. Okay. Yeah, it has been ages. Okay, 85 health, new feat. Cool. Okay, which feats did I already have? I have forgotten. There is so much stuff going on with her. That's her equipment. That's herself. That's herself. Extra attack, fast movement, mindless rage, feral instinct, opportunity attack, heart ablaze. No, none of these are her feats. Did I just take attribute last time we had a feat? Question is, what do I want to go with for her here? I could give her a point in strength. Well, I could give her a point in dex, which would put her up a thing, or a point in strength, which would get her closer to 20. When you are prone, standing up uses significantly less movement. Your jump distance also increases by 50%. There's also Great Weapon Master. So two-handed weapons. Probably not. I've had very bad luck with Great Weapon Master anytime that I've tried it. Why do I keep Asterion? Do I like his banter? Oh, no. I keep Asterion because I like his skills. I like his squirrely little fingers and locks. He's also really, really good at spotting traps and then taking them apart. All characters can pick locks. It's just that because he's a rogue, Asterion is just a little bit better at it. He's got a plus 10. So it tends to work out really well for me. And there's also the trap spotting thing. I gave him the Dungeon Delver feat, which allows him to spot traps, and if he doesn't spot the traps, he takes less damage from them. So he's just really useful to me. I really hate playing CRPGs without a rogue, or a rogue equivalent, depending on the game. Just really, really handy thing to keep around. So I keep Asterion around for the sneakiness and the light fingers and the trap spotting. And frankly, the sneak attack. Oh my god, the sneak attack. Okay, what is Savage Attacker here? When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. You know, that feels like it would be a lot of fun with Karlach. I rather like that idea. Or I do fling things around with her. I think it's either Tavern Brawler or Savage Attacker for her. Because whenever you make an unarmed attack, use an improvised weapon, or throw something, your strength modifier is added twice to the damage and attack rolls. Now, I use the enraged throw with Karlach whenever I can get my hands on something to throw. So that would be handy. I save before any roll, that way I always succeed. I am trying to save scum as little as possible in this playthrough, so I don't just keep rolling things until I succeed. For the most part, 90% of the time, if my roll fails, I go with it. Whatever happens with that happens. Okay, so it's either Tavern Brawler or Savage Attacker for her. And while I like Tavern Brawler for her, I think it's going to be the next time she gets a feat. We're going to go with Savage Attacker here. Because she gets to hit things more often than she gets to throw things. By a slight margin. So, now she's always going to make the highest attack that she can roll. In 2 rolls. Okay. I'm fine. Okay. You come up here. And also, what does your equipment look like right now? Oh, look at that! You have a ring slot free. And what are you wielding right now? The Blood of Lathander. Oh, excellent, excellent choice. That is a one-handed weapon, though. I don't know what to do with the other hand. Yeah, we'll leave it alone. But, what we're gonna do... We're gonna give you the Ring of Death Saving Throw +3. And you're gonna put it on your fingy. Oh, you had the rune powder too. I'd nearly forgotten I gave you that. I mean, I could give her a shield, but... we will see what the attackers look like. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the Blood of Lathander for now. Okay. That looks good, that looks good. Let's save so that I don't have to recontemplate all of those choices. And also, as you can probably see, I am overwriting my previous saves with my new ones. So I can't be like, oh no, I made a terrible series of decisions, I must go back. That's not the way that works. Okay, speak with animals for the day. Hi, Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I am when you're with me. Pet the dog! Yes, pet that doggo. We must start every day with the good luck pettings. It's very important.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
That's very nice of you, baby. Pet the cub.
Ooh, more.
You're a good baby. Okay. Does anybody have anything to say? Not that I can see.
Should mind my step.
Okay, we're good. We're looking good. It's time to go to the temple and retrieve the Night Song. Gauntlet of Shar. Off we go! Hi.
What a day.
Hi, Asterion. It's time for the Longstrider. This is the other reason I keep him around. Long strider for you. Long strider for me. Long strider for Shadowheart. And long strider for Karlach. There we go.
All's well that ends.
Now that we've all got that extra bit of movement. We want to be going here. And for the moment, I'm going to be driving with Shadowheart.
I'm ready.
Let's make sure I'm going the right way. I'm not going the right way.
No time to waste.
This way's the right way. Come, me! And the others. Do. It's a fresh new day to probably die.
The inscription's challenge remains the same. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar.
Yep. Examine the altar.
There are recesses on the altar that look intended to house something. Another such receptacle already contains a gemstone.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Insert a rock.
Wait.
What's wrong? This isn't another of your episodes, is it? Or glance around. Ooh. Glance around.
You detect the gentlest of presences disturbing the temple's ancient, stale air. It seems to encircle Shadowheart, welcoming her.
Oh. What's going on? Tell me. Snap out of it. Or I felt something. A presence. What was it? I felt something. What was it?
My lady. Shah. You may have felt her, but I heard her. She gave me a mission. There is a holy weapon hidden away. The Spear of Night. I have to claim it. Then use it to make her sacrifice in Lady Shah's inner sanctum. If I succeed, I'll become a Dark Justiciar.
Okay. You really want to go through with this? A blood sacrifice just to appease Shar? Alright, where is the spear? This is nonsense. We've already cleared the way forward. Or, let's move on. Perhaps this mission will prove real. Or not. I mean, I don't really need to ask the first question, because we already know that Shadowheart's only dream in life is to become a Dark Justiciar. Astarion, would you please stop looking at me like that? It makes it hard to think. Where is this spear?
Supposedly in the library we saw before. We should go back to it.
In the library? Okay. You really want to go through with this? A blood sacrifice just to appease Shar?
Don't worry. This place has been empty for years. The sacrifice can't be a simple mortal. More likely it's a monster. And we're well versed in dealing with those, aren't we? We need to find that spear.
Oh, we all know exactly what that sacrifice is, girl. You can't lie to me.
Let's move.
You have to shed the blood of a Selûnite in order to become a Dark Justiciar. That's not going to be a random monster. The library was around here somewhere, I think. But I can't remember if it was up or down. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Why do all the halls look the same? Over here, towards the transport point thing. That's trial. That's also a trial. Okay, the library was downstairs. I say, oh, that's still a comment I already responded to. Okay. I could have taken the elevator, but I didn't. Okay, this was also a trial. And this is a fight that I'm very glad to have Karlach for, and not Will, now that I think about it.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Okay.
On I go.
Because I remember the last time I stepped through the door of the library, we all got wrapped up in a silence spell. Which is fine if you're just attacking, but not so fine if you're trying to do any magic. Now, question is... Okay, let's take a moment. It's a library. Therefore, there must be a librarian. Right. Separate.
Time to kill. Silent as the grave.
You're under a silence spell. Why exactly are you talking? This is the best I can do for you. Enjoy your corner.
What's cooking?
Besides you, darling?
Quiet.
What do you mean I can't just jump down? How annoying. Why is there a mirror in here? Sneaky, sneaky. Frankly, I'm the one who is most likely to get caught. If I send things to camp, can I access them at any time or only at camp? What if I keep my gold in camp? Hold that thought. Commercial. Okay.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Okay, I'm exercising patience. Okay, commercial done. Yes, anything that you send to camp that is not a quest item that you would be handing over to somebody, you would need to go to camp to access. It all goes into your general storage box in camp, which you can access. Like, there'll be a box somewhere in the lower left corner of the screen. That you can just access the box while you're standing in camp. Quest items, if you have something that you're supposed to be handing over to someone, you will hand that over to them no matter whose inventory it's in or whether it's in the camp box. And that includes gold, yeah. If you're shopping or something, you have to go and get your gold from the box. Because it all depends on what character is holding the gold. So usually what I do is I go and I look at the shop and decide if there's anything I want to buy there. And when there is, I go to camp, I grab all of the items that I wish to sell or my gold or a combination of the above and go back out to, like, pop straight back out to the shop and do my shopping. It adds an extra step, but it means that I am not overloading my inventory with all sorts of stuff. Okay. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this.
None shall see me.
Oh. The librarian does not perceive. Fascinating. And she's been noticed. Okay. I was wondering how long that would take. Okay, well, time to bring everybody else in.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Oh, librarian's getting mighty hurt.
Don't be
I like
shy.
it. No, I don't want you to run down there and hit it with your mace. That would be a bad plan right now. You use Herald. Cool, 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 cool. Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Asterion will help us with the coup de grace. Hopefully.
Move unseen.
Once I get him into place. What is adding to wares? You know, okay, that is marking things so that when you talk to a shop, they'll auto sell. Basically, if it's marked as wares, it will automatically go into the shop when you talk to the shop as something to be sold. Okay, librarian down. No more silence aura. Ha 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 ha! Okay, Asterion.
Now they see me. Keep them guessing.
Be somewhere else. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, yeah, it is quite handy. I usually I'm usually in too much of a hurry to go through and mark things as wares, but if I were playing on my own and time were less of an issue, I probably would do it more. Okay, and that'll be Asterian's turn. I think that was all well worth it for the whole, you know, no longer being under a silence spell. Stand right here and just attract everyone's attention, if you would. Thank you.
Never a dull moment.
Where is the nearest dude from my bard? Over there? Okay. I'm just gonna step behind this pillar again. That seems like a good plan. Well, I don't know how to do anything but a frenzied rage. So... Rawr.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Oh, the perception failures concern me deeply, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, missed. Sorry, Karlak. You're fine, girl. Missed. Yes.
Oh, there's a haggot stench about you.
Oh, that's odd. Hi. Wait a minute. Oh, Asterian succeeded in a hiding check. Okay. He's really looking. Okay, okay, what is beckoning darkness? Oh, necrotic damage, great. Missed me, missed me. Don't you dare kiss me. These guys are undead, aren't they? Living Shadow. While lightly or heavily obscured, this character has resistance to all damage except for psychic or radiant. Shar's Sight. Justiciar can't be blinded. But, oh yeah, you are undead. Should we do the thing? I think we should do a thing. We should do the thing. Let's see. Radiant Spirit Guardians.
On my way.
Yo! Hi. Hello.
I've missed this.
Yes.
Good night.
Let's have a little fun.
Back into the shadows with you. That was beautiful.
Got to focus.
Oh, so close, and yet so far.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can I can. Maybe. Hook. I love doing that.
Incoming.
Oh. Oh. Oh, traps. Of course. The things I'm failing to perceive are traps. Oh, that's... Okay. That's unfortunate. We'll figure that out later. Hi! Karlak's here.
Need to stay focused.
I don't want to shoot uphill at this guy here by Shadowheart. So instead,
Nothing important is ever easy.
I'm gonna attempt to shoot downhill at these guys. Now let's see. 95, 95, 95. This one's the most hurt. Nice. Can I stop that? I don't know. I'll try.
Pernicious, putrefying piss out.
Well, I think she managed to maintain concentration. It's okay, Karlak. Successfully hid from... Oh boy. Hey!
Have to keep going.
Welcome to my Shadow Guardians. Or Spirit Guardians. Excellent, excellent. As far this way as you can go. Thank you, girl.
This is gonna feel good.
Man down. Wait, why am I blinded? Blinded while on surface. Okay, so if I were to step over here... Interesting. Very interesting.
Shall we cut and run?
Oh, this... Well, he doesn't need to be hiding for this. So let's bring him up here. Oh. Asterian's got his big boy hiding on. Nice hit, nice hit. I like it, I like it. He's on fire now. So, Asterion, if you would just step back here and get your hide on. Just, you know, lurk around in here. It's nice in here.
Well, so much for peace.
And I will take a pot shot at this guy. Too dark. 90%, even although it is disadvantaged. 64%. Okay, yeah, okay. Here goes. Oh, I scared him. I scared him good. Okay. Karlach. Darlin. Grab him and throw him that away. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's send a camp just helped me so much. I couldn't carry much anymore, but now I can hoard. Oh, you can hoard everything.
Find a route.
Hi! Karlach is back. Do I toss her a little heal? No, I think I'm gonna hang in there.
Let's finish this.
I wish Shadowheart could move a little further, but oh well.
Let's spill some blood.
Kaboom? Did that... Oh yeah, it did hit Karlach a little. Okay. It's okay, it's okay, everything's okay, it's fine. Karlach, if you would step over here. And as long as you're here... Ooh. Okay, yeah. Turn a natural 1 into a critical, why don't we? Yes, we do. Nice, nice. Okay, we might be able to finish this.
Can't give up. Onward.
Oh yeah.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Oh. Wrong button. That button. All together now.
Open up.
Let's see. A topaz. Very nice. Send that to camp. Candles. Might as well send those to camp too. Candles in a library. For shame. Empty. Gold and a dragon egg mushroom. Okay, send the gold to camp. Take the mushroom. And actually, that was a successful combat, so let's make sure that I save before I forget. That was an excellent combat for a rage and one. Okay, I bet that if we disarm all the buttons, we'll be able to get through that iron portcullis. Portcullis? Portcullis?
Watch your back.
Pop, 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 pop. Disarm. See, he has a +10. So as long as he doesn't roll a 1, we're good. Oh, we're very good. We're very good indeed.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Okay. Oh, a bit of gold. Send that to camp. And a... Ooh, rogue's morsel. Yes, thank you.
Never wanted the easy path.
That's a failure.
Avoid that trap.
Aha! Thank you, Shadowheart. Our bacon is saved thanks to you. Although I have a feeling there's more than just this. Roll, roll, roll! Yeah! Nice! Okay, and while we're at it... Alright, okay. 18. There was at least one other perception failure, and that was like up here somewhere. I think we're gonna have to wander the whole party over the entire room. I think that's the...
No time to rest.
And just hope that somebody rolls well in their perception.
Carefully. There's a trap.
Like that. One piece of gold. Here's another helpful thing. If you hold down Control, you can select multiple things and then send them to camp.
Keep your distance, darling.
See, this is a 14. So this one we're going to ask Shadowheart to give us a quick hand on. I discovered that because I do that on my PC a lot for other things. Ah, I see. Oh, okay. Shadowheart didn't need to help, but we're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. If I hadn't have used the guidance, I would have needed it. Teachings of Loss, Light's Love. I will take that. Love is the cruelest of all the lies used by Lady Shar's foes. It is a disease, one that can ensnare hearts for a lifetime over something as slight as a passing glimpse. Love is arson, a destructive flame, offering fleeting light and comfort to the one who feeds it, while insulting Lady Shar's cold, infinite darkness. Extinguish the fires of love. They shall burn you with their heat, choke you with their acrid smoke, and, in the end, leave you with nothing but cold ashes and a hungry heart. Well, that's chill. We're gonna send that to camp instead of giving it to Shadowheart. That's what we're gonna do. Books are heavy, yo. Speaking of, I'm just gonna like that for the moment. Okay. Okay, so we just need to walk people around and hope that some things get detected. Tome of the Faith Leap Trial. If this is the pattern, so help me. Your tongue may claim to have complete faith in Lady Shar, but does your heart follow suit? Dare you trust your instincts and navigate her sacred darkness with only your faith to protect you? For those who believe, the darkness is a holy path that leads to the Night Singer's embrace. For those of weak faith, it shall become hungry, pitiless maw, intent on swallowing you whole. Tread only where Lady Shar bids you to, and you shall have nothing to fear. Well, that's not at all helpful. And I already did that trial, so off to camp that goes too. Empty. Mystic Thurible. Empty. Nice, have a nice little wander in circles. Oh, I missed one. Oh, dang. And that one had a topaz. And a venomous fang. Teachings of loss, forgetting and loss.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
That's a lot of trap. Oh, that's a lot of trap. Okay.
Trust no one.
Asterion, you're closest to this one. It's another 14. Alright. Guidance, please. Thank you. Okay, we're good. We're good. Dirty 20. Love to see it. Okay, we've still got the guidance, so let's go. Good enough, good enough. See, this is what I keep Asterion around for. Okay.
Looking ahead.
Tome of the Soft Step Trial. Teachings of Loss, the Night Singer. Ooh ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. Teachings of Loss, Forgetting and Loss. A dense tome written in an elegant script outlining the teaching of Shar. Loss teaches us the truth. In its void are we our purest expressions of ourselves. There is nothing nobler than to forget and to surrender oneself to the darkness. For that little grief that gets us there, the little dark lady rewards us with night's eternal embrace. Nice. Creepy, but nice. It suits Saddleheart perfectly. We'll give it to her. Tome of the Soft Step Trial. The ancient tome advises Sharan initiates how to triumph in the soft step trial. They must excel in some of Lady Shar's most cherished arts, such as stealth, lockpicking, disarming, and evasion. The unsubtle are destined to fail. Well, yeah, I already did that trial though, so off to camp it goes. Teachings of Loss, the Night Singer. What can silence the night song? Only the Night Singer herself, Shar, Mistress of the Night, Lady of Loss. Her names are many, but her purpose is simplicity itself. Light was a mistake, and life is an illusion, a discordant song composed of lies, breaking the peace of oblivion. Put your faith in Shar as your champion. Allow her to silence the false song in your heart and return you to her embrace. Nothingness is all you need. The eternal womb where you are safe in the darkness with Mother Shar. I don't like that, but I think Shadowheart would love it. Here, you have the book, girl. Alright, alright. Let's continue our tour.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
That's a fail. And it's probably on this button. That's a fail.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Fail, fail. I don't think we can see the trap on that button.
Someone there?
That is very unfortunate. Nope, nobody here can see the trap that we all know is on that button. Give me that guidance. Good, good. Just enough.
Never a dull moment.
Tome of the Self-Same Trial. Also completed that one, but I'm taking it anyway. A dusty tome advising Sharn initiates on how to please the Night Singer by succeeding the self-same trial. Initiates must ensure they defeat their mirror image. Any violence meted out to others will be penalized. Yeah, well, we did that. We worked on it. We succeeded in certain ways. Hmm... 80 gold, a pearl, wyvern toxin, an elixir of viciousness. Huh. You know what? Elixir of viciousness over to Karlak today, wyvern toxin to Asterion, and the gold and the pearl go to camp. Please don't be trapped. The final sacrifice of the Moon Daughter. Yeah, that's what I suspected. Mm-hmm. We know. We all know. It is said the sacred spear was once wielded by the Night Singer herself and now awaits her chosen companion. Or, sorry, champion. Not companion, champion. The elders have placed it in a secret place, safe until its intended wielder discovers it. With it in hand, a final sacrifice can be made at last, and the foul moon with Selena shall weep bitter tears and forsake her misguided followers. But let no ambitious of the night be tempted to seize the spear for themselves unbidden, for they shall find it in an inert bauble, stripped of its holy purpose. Let all of Lady Shar's children be honored to protect the sacred instrument. When the time comes, they shall know they aided the progress of Lady Shar's destined warrior and helped usher in a return to the endless ecstasy of oblivion. Uh-huh. I'm not going to let Shadowheart read that one. Off to camp it goes. Empty. Empty.
Very well.
Okay. What is going on over here? Closed
Maybe
library
I need more
section.
pockets.
Only those who have proven themselves worthy to the Mistress of Night are invited to look upon her secrets. 4 controls adorn these walls. 1 permits entry. Place yourself at the center of the sanctum. Seek the northwest corner. But be wary. Enter here unwelcome, and darkness will be quick to find you. Northwest corner. I'm just going to write that down. In library, button in northwest corner. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Another candle. Off to camp you go. Empty. Empty. Okay, stand in the center where the librarian was. This way is north? Yeah, this way is north. So, northwest corner is this one. The one we failed to detect the trap on. Oh boy. Oh goody. Everybody, separate. Asterion, you take the least damage from traps. Yeah, hi.
Alright. And it's as easy as that.
Huh.
Tread carefully.
That was less of a problem than I thought it would be. I guess disarming the others saved me?
What to do?
I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I am gonna save. See, this is why you check the whole room before you go pressing things. Oh, wait, you know what?
There's no time to waste.
We're just gonna take a quick moment here. I don't want to... maybe I should take the time for a rest. Let's rest.
I'll feel that one later.
Okay.
Need to keep going.
Looks like a trap there.
Oh. Fascinating. Gas pit. Oh, great. Great. $21. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, we're taking both for this one. Alright, here we go. Is it enough? Is it enough? Please be enough. I'm bad at math. Oh, just enough. Oh, thank goodness for small mercies.
I'm ready.
Riddle of the Night. Okay.
What can silence the night song?
The only thing that silences the night song is the night singer. But do I have a scripture? Abandoned Journal, Open Heresy, Dusty Book, Grimforge, Lunar Dark Lies, Selenite Prayer Book, Sharon Registry, Sharon's Journal, Sharon's Psalm, Stained Letter, Tablet Fragment, Tablet Fragment, Tablet Fragment, Teachings of Loss. don't think I have a relic of Shar. Like, the book just told us that the only one who can silence the Shar, the Night Song, is the Night Singer, which is Shar. Do I have, like, a potion of darkness, maybe? Not on this character. I know what I need, but wait, I have an idol of Shar. I have an idol of Shar. Okay, okay. Let's try it. Did it just... No, it gave it back. Okay. Alright, so it wasn't the idol of Shar. And thankfully that didn't hurt. Okay, we're gonna need to...
Looks like a trap there.
That's a lot.
Don't touch me.
That's not good. We're gonna try it. I don't want to use up all my bardic inspiration on it. No. Oh no. I don't want to die. Oh no. I should have used inspiration, but it still wouldn't have been enough. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, but the inspiration saved us again. Okay. Guess I will be using up all my bardic inspiration for this. Here goes. Oh man, why for these really high ones is he rolling so poorly?
Let's get on with it. Let's try this way.
Trap.
Oh, guess what?
How delicious.
Here goes. Oh, finally a decent roll. Okay.
There is work to do.
There's gotta be something in this room.
Let's see what we have here.
Sharon initiates notes and a candle. Okay, candle off to camp. Sharon initiates notes. A scrap of parchment covered in desperate, scrawled guesswork. If the rumors are true, the answers lies within the pages of these books. It must do. A hidden way to become first among all dark justiciars. How can I not pursue such a prize? It does not matter if I was not commanded to walk this path. Lady Shar will surely admire my cunning and tenacity. I will scour every page, devour every word. I must find this relic. I must win a place at her right hand. Yeah, uh-huh. We know the answer. We have the answer. I just need to find the right thing. Scroll of Fly, Scroll of Wall of Stone, Scroll of Scorching Ray. Excellent. Wonderful. Very nice. Send those to me. Not what I needed, though. Wait. Maybe a Scroll of Darkness? Teachings of Loss, Oblivion. Foxwine and only Foxwine failed a perception check.
Onward in her name. Something over there.
Fascinating. I will look at that in a sec. Teaching of Loss, Oblivion. Emptiness is a holy state, one to be pursued and admired. Devoid oneself of all feeling, all attachment, is to approach the purity of Lady Shar's embrace. We each must struggle in our own way to turn from the temptations of light and life. Remember that all those false comforts will betray you in the end. Only the sacred nothingness will endure. Huh. Doesn't seem useful, but perhaps the relief will provide some answers.
I'll have to try this later.
Huh?
No use. Not right now, at least.
Okay, and there is a lever, which I suspect is the door. Yep, that's the door. Okay, with the door closed, is the relief useful?
I'll have to try this later.
Teachings of Loss, Own Secret.
What do we have here?
Lady Shars knows what you bury deep inside your spirit. She knows what pains you and gnaws away at your very being. Be open with her about your failings. Let her place the soothing hands of oblivion upon your wounds. Let her know you utterly, so she can release you from your shackles. Huh. Okay,
let's get going.
Back to me, since I am the carrier of the scrolls. Aid, Banishment, Bestow Curse, Crown of Madness, Confusion, Coat of Cold, Color Spray, Cloud Kill, Blindness, Blight, Darkness. Send that to Shadowheart.
No time to dally.
It wasn't the idol of Shar. But it could be the Scroll of Darkness.
What can silence the night song?
Here goes. Invalid.
Worth a try.
Put out the lights. I don't know how to put out that one. Like how to put this out. What the heck noise was that?
Can't use this right now.
Let's try this way.
I don't
I'd
know.
better take a
I
peek.
really don't know. Silver glass, glass chalice, and a skull. I don't think any of those are the thing.
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
That's fine. That makes perfect sense. Can't do anything with that. Teachings of loss. None can match the fervor and dedication with which the Dark Justiciars serve Lady Shar. They are her most loyal, most ruthless warriors, trained in her methods and imbued with her sacred doctrine. Each initiate must take the light as a Selenite before they can call themselves a Dark Justiciar. That way, it can be said that every member of their ranks has already wetted their blade with the blood of Lady Shar's foes. Yes, this is a thing we knew. Unfortunately, the only Selenite that I know around here is the one that is keeping everybody at the Last Light Inn safe. Which, yeah. I don't know. Maybe if I try one of the Umbral gems, maybe the Umbral gem will do it.
What can silence the night song?
Not that. The book? The book! was so easy after all. I feel like a fool. Spear of Night. Okay.
This has to be the Spear of Night. The weapon Lady Shah bid me to wield.
Uh-huh. Shar's Blessing. If Shar allows it, use this spear to kill Night Song. Huh. I mean, I'd prefer if she continued using the adamantine mace, but for now, at least, we gotta use the Night Song, I think.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Need to find a way forward.
Dark Justiciar Helmet. Very rare. Magical durability. The wielder has a +1 bonus to saving throws against spells. Covert critical. While obscured, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Constitution saving throws +1. Adorned in a fanned coronet of spear-tip points, its mask fixed with stiff-lipped intent, this helmet evokes a frightful, almost alien aspect that gestures to Shar, for she is strange and terrible indeed. Purple item. Best I've got so far is blue. Yeah, things, sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you end up with medium armor that only your cleric can wear. What has she got on, helmet-wise? She's got a Dark Justiciar helm. This one is way better. Yeah. I rarely get to take advantage of this because I never have her obscured in shadow, but what does it look like? Oh. You know, maybe not. Yes, there we go. Okay, much better.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay. Save. Empty. Empty.
What's in here?
Oh, wait, one vase I missed. What do you know? Also empty. Oh, wait. Hey, hi.
Trust your secrets to the night.
Huh. And that one's broken. Trust your secrets to the night, huh? Empty. Empty. Okay.
Best be on my way.
think it's best if we
I'll
close
give it a
this
shot.
door behind us. Apparently I can't close this door behind us.
Wits and
But
blades,
perhaps
always
Shadowheart
sharp.
can.
What do we have here?
Does that close the door? No, no it does not.
This way.
Oh man,
Still alive, so that's
I have
progress.
apparently missed several. Incense, and I don't want it. Okay.
Moving in.
Empty and empty and empty. And empty. Darn it, no more reading. There was a way of summoning the... Oh, there it is. Shadowheart, if you get crushed by the elevator, I am not going to forgive you. Okay, I have learned my lesson. Everybody separate.
What am I to do?
Stand.
I'd love to, thanks. Let's go!
Everybody on the bloody elevator.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
How did one activate it from on? Oh, there it is. For some godforsaken reason, the entire party won't stand on the thing unless I separate them and walk them on. Okay, now everybody back together again. Let's go. Oh, wait, too far. Okay, back to Shadowheart being in the lead. I think it's fairly important that she be the one leading around here. Traversal gem. Only one works. But not everybody's actually on. Why will nobody... Okay, fine. Be that way.
The disc is moving. One step closer to finishing Lady Shah's gauntlet.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, yes, this is the place that I saw from a distance. No instructions on this altar, apparently. Oh boy. Insert umbral gems. There we go. new journal updates available. Find Ketheric Thorm's relic. We insert a number of them into the altar. This activated a platform that will allow us to travel deeper into the temple. Find the relic. The path to the inner sanctum is open. The relic lies just ahead. Chosen of Shar. Venture into the inner sanctum. We have surmounted all the trials and cleared the way to the inner sanctum. Shadowheart is now very close to proving herself to Shar and becoming a Dark Justiciar. We should accompany her downward. Oh yeah, she's going down, alright. Whee!
I'll give it a try.
Spill the blood of Selûne and rise a warrior of Shar.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's been saying. Oh. That doesn't seem very Shar-like of you. Oh, goody! Goody, we've got a waypoint. Oh. That does not fill me with a lot of confidence.
This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near.
That it is. What is this sigil circle? Verge of the Shadows. Ah, yes, okay. Gift of Mercy, Gift of Secrets, Gift of Darkness. Okay. Let's give it a little read.
You show great potential. Do not falter now.
Oh, that's a nice voice.
Descend to the night zone. Make a sacrifice. Rise again. A dark justiciar.
Almost there. I will not fail you, my lady.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies.
Okay.
Trust your secrets to the night. Shroud yourself in blackest night.
Oh boy. Empty. I'm just looking for any hints. Empty. Oh man, I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't have brought Karlach for this.
Just check for anything useful.
Empty. Empty. Okay. Alright. Let's go. I think I'm going to save before I step into whatever it is going on down there. Shadowfell entrance. Oh. In we go.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shar's grace did we even make it this far.
Shadowheart? There'll be time to pray later. Let's move. Wisdom. Use the power of the parasite. Feel inside Shadowheart's mind. Leave her to her prayers. I don't want to probe her. Let's let her pray.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
Really? That was fast. What's going on? Or onwards, then? Okay, see, here's the thing. Like, does she perceive the amount of time that I took to choose which dialogue option to go with? That was fast.
Some prayers are answered more quickly than others. Let's continue.
Well, we'll continue in a moment. First, Chosen of Shar. Chosen of Shar. Where is it? Is it the one that I'm in? Must be. After praying to Shar, Shadowheart told us that she needs to proceed to where a final test awaits her. If she succeeds, she shall be anointed as a Dark Justiciar. Yep, okay. It's the one that I'm sitting in. In we go.
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
Are you sure you want to proceed? Depending on your choices, the state of the region could change and some active quests may become unavailable. I've done what I wanted to do so far. Hopefully this doesn't get Jaheira killed. We'll find out. Let's go.
Trepidation and awe ripple through you as you enter the water. Beyond lies Shar's domain, the Shadowfell.
Okay. Why is Shar's domain so broken?
Lady Shar. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
Uh-huh.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
Oh no. No, that's not happening.
This is the Dark Lady's domain. He does not belong here.
I agree. I was hoping for something more substantial than thanks. How did you get here? What is this place? I cleared the way to this place, not you. Why shouldn't I just kill you instead of letting you interfere? Lead on, then. Attack. I am going to attack him, but maybe we can get some questions answered first? How did you get here?
Simple. I followed you. It seems Shah still holds a grudge against General Thorm, and so sought to prevent me from entering in his name. Luckily, you were the perfect agent in helping me slip past her defenses. Now the Night Song is within reach.
What's stopping me from just killing you and taking this relic for myself? Quite an elaborate setup. Is this relic really truly worth it? Or lead on, then? What's stopping me from threatening you?
Your lack of ability, perhaps? You made for an adequate errand girl thus far, but let's not overstate your virtues. Raise one finger to me, and I'd sunder you like lightning would a rotten oak. Now, enough dullard questions. Follow me.
I want to stab him in his very large back.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
I should have attacked him. So does that mean... Oh, it does.
Just a little bit further. See my actions, Lady Shah. Hear my words of faith.
With any luck, Shar will strike Balthazar down for us, but I don't like allowing him to be here.
Adoration. My heart of falsehoods.
Have you?
I have vanquished your foes.
Why is there a skeleton there?
Descend to
Nearly there. Have to keep going. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Okay.
Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Balthazar, come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart? I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
all this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey.
Can I attack him while he's concentrating?
Shah's sacrifice. She's my destiny. He cannot have her.
Wait, the Night Song is a person. What are you going to do to her? I can't let you take her, Balthazar. My companion has her own plans for this one. Stand down. Or attack him. I think the time for talking has passed. I may be a bard, but, that means that, realizing when the time for talking has passed. It is time to not talk anymore. Talking has gotten Balthazar down here, talking to the Night Song, and we did get some information that we wanted, but also, this cannot be allowed to go any further. Yes, this is my first playthrough, and I am playing spoiler-free. Also, welcome to the stream, Tarhoof. It is nice to meet you. Alright. attack him in his stupid head.
Fly at me, you fool. You cannot stop what is to come.
Oh, look, he has so many friends. Ooh, we have so many choices. Yes, a psionic backlash for that. I do not want him doing that Ray of Sickness because Karlach isn't raging yet. So we're gonna counterspell at 3 and hope. Darn it! Well, nice of him to be attacking Karlach, I suppose.
I've got this.
Why are we at disadvantage? Oh, because she's poisoned. I see. Okay. Unfortunately, due to the raging, I can't attempt to shove this guy. Why has he only got 48 hit points when he's that big? Okay,
Where do I go from here?
we are going to use full oomph for this. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you always like this? If I throw an antidote at her, do you suppose that will cure her poison? Note to self, if I have to redo this fight, fight Balthazar at the top. Ha-ha! All the juice. Not as much as I'd hoped. Where are the big one? Where 16 to 40. 8 to 20. Yeah, I only have one. I only have one. Okay, fine. I will sort the darn inventory. Okay.
Fuck yes.
Now we don't have disadvantage. Why do you have an aura of hate? What the heck is an aura of hate? Hold on. Paladin and any nearby fiends and undead deal an additional 3 bludgeoning damage to damage dealt with melee. Okay. Do they all have that or just the big guys? Just the big guys. Okay. I can work with that. That is a pity. Oh well. Priorities. We'll try it. Take chances. Okay. Aura of hate turned off in that direction. over here. Good.
Time to push my luck again.
Looting is a free action. And I don't want Balthazar lifting this guy up with his stuff. I'll try. I don't have a. I only have 2 left. I'll hold off.
Need to act fast.
Is that close enough? It might be close enough. We're gonna try it.
Heading there.
Hi! Hello! I'm here now. Although this is a very scary place to be, but... Okay, I know he's out of regular range, but... Oh boy. 60%, huh? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be possible to hide. So we're just gonna make it so that they have to go past Karlak to get at him. Admittedly, she only has 1 reaction attack, but... I wish there was someone I was in position to try and push off the edge. I could try. Aha! Go, Asterion, go!
Concentrate.
Okay, girl. I want to try and prevent her from getting hit. We need to keep the Spirit Guardians. Okay, they're terrible shots. That's good. Leave my boy alone. No! Don't bother to poison them, no. Oh, that's bad.
It will be a kindness to put an end to your follies.
Oh man. This is bad. Oh man, this is very bad. Being blinded makes this very difficult. The aura of hate has got to go. Wait. Hold on. No, not that one. Oh, come on. No, that's a very bad plan. Nope, Thunderwave is a very bad plan. We'll try this instead. Well, that partially worked. No, that did not work. Okay. Okay, this is a channel divinity moment if I've ever seen one. Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. It's my last one. Here, have it. Why is it like this sometimes? There we go. Okay, that's her. Not a lot he can do, but let's get him out of here. That is a big ass cloud. What am I concentrating on? Oh right, the light. I wonder. I have a thought. Why the hell did he choose to do that?
Can't give up. Not now.
Why can't I stab her? Okay. We're doing this.
No mercy.
Sorry, girl.
I will rise again.
I'm ready.
I don't want to go back into the cloud kill. And he's blinded. Why can't he target this one? I'm very confused. what is going on here? Man, I wish I had a wind spell. Is there any way to take off blindness early? %. I need to do damage. Tasha's doesn't do damage, does it? Doesn't do anything for about concentration, does it? On. Why are my spells being like this tonight? Blasted, he kept his concentration. Oh, nope, spotted. Well, that was a waste.
Let's end this.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Low ground and blind.
This will do nicely.
I can do something about the low ground at least. Why won't it hit Balthazar? Is it because the other dude's in the way? Not enough movement. He doesn't have to move to do this. Yes! Okay. That's one small step for something. plan? Lord only knows. Oh, she's alive again. There's no point. She'll just be knocked back down again before she gets a turn. Well, that did a whole lot of nothing.
Take you.
The dance macabre.
He's got no movement. If I try to dash, that's no good. I can't nosh on these guys for health points. Yeah, that's me. Psionic backlash for the win! Oh wow, they're still alive. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, that was... Okay. Yes, thank you for your moaning and groaning. Okay, it is 12:30, and that was an abject failure. Where was my most recent save? Before I even entered. Ah, okay. Alright, I can work with this. The next time that I play Baldur's Gate 3, we're going to deal with this, and it's going to be so much better. Except that it's not going to be next week, because I am actually taking a week vacation next week. So it's going to be the week after that, but unfortunately, on an abject failure is where I'm going to call it tonight, and we're just going to be leaving this on the sounds of the moaning. Oh, this is a very hard fight, and I should not have had it in the location that I did. This was probably the worst possible place to have had that fight. I should have had it when he first appeared. I should have just attacked him instead of asking him how he got there. So, that was my mistake. So, I'm going to be much more aggro when I next attempt this. But for now, I'm going to call it a night here. But yeah, that is a very difficult fight, and I'm kind of glad that I have 2 weeks to think of tactics on this one. So, I will be calling it a night here, and when I get back to Baldur's Gate 3, which will be on the 27th of April, I will hopefully approach this without having a big arena where I can get surrounded and beaten down, and instead be somewhere where maybe things will trickle towards me and I can just, smack them with a whole bunch of AoEs. That would be nice. But, if for those who have been away or who have missed my previous streams, you can actually find my previous Baldur's Gate streams archived on my YouTube channel, which I have just linked to in the chat. I'm just going to turn you guys down so your screaming does not poke through too much. There are playlists there for each of my Baldur's Gate playthroughs for 1, 2, and now as far as I've gotten through 3. And there are many hundreds upon hundreds of hours to keep you busy with that, especially since it's not just Baldur's Gate that's archived on that YouTube channel, but pretty much anything that I have streamed twice or more. So that is a lot to keep one busy. However, if you prefer to see me live, I'm not on vacation until next week, so I will be back again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Planet Zoo for Management Monday. I will be continuing work on the Nocturne Zoo, my zoo that is only open at night and that only has nocturnal animals in it. I will be continuing to fill out the eastern area. I will be finishing the enclosure for the deer that I have been working on and finding out how big it is so I know how many deer I'm going to have, and filling in more of the snake garden and all of that glorious sort of stuff to get the eastern region into a more complete state so that I can then turn my attention back towards the central part of the zoo. So that is the plan for Monday. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as we get enough people together to form a game. I will be playing either Among Us or Scribble It or 100% Orange Juice with my friends, depending on how many people show up. When we have the largest number of people possible, we play Among Us. When we have the smallest number of people, we play 100% Orange Juice because it is 4 players or less. It is a board game that is basically an anime version of Mario Party. It is glorious, chaotic madness that we have a lot of fun with. And then if we have too many people for 100% Orange Juice, but not quite enough for a game of Among Us, that's when we pull out Scribble It, which is a Pictionary game where one person draws, everyone else guesses what that person is drawing, and whoever has the largest number of points at the end of 3 rounds wins the game. And then on Wednesday, when my friends abandon me, because apparently you have to sleep at night in order to be awake in the morning, I am told, well, usually around 10:15 or 10:20 or so, that is when I will be switching over to playing Power Wash Simulator, where I will be working my way through the career path just a bit further. I was going to switch games, but then I realized that with the vacation in the middle there, it would be better if I switched after the vacation. So I will be playing Power Wash Simulator and washing whatever it is that they give me to wash in the career path there. I do not actually remember what the next thing was last Wednesday, but whatever it is, I'm going to wash it. So that'll be Wednesday. Then on Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Oxygen Not Included for Try Not to Die Thursday. In Oxygen Not Included, the search for hydrogen continues. I can make hydrogen, but I don't want to. I'd rather find a hydrogen vent, so I'm going to be continuing to explore my asteroid in the hopes of finding a hydrogen vent so that I don't have to make my own hydrogen, because I really need hydrogen for the next stages of my making of, well, plastic. I need hydrogen so that I can cool things, so that I can make plastic that will not be burning the base apart when I have it come out. So, not to mention holding my machines together. So that is the plan for the upcoming week. All of the games that I'm going to be playing and what I plan to do in each of those games as they come. And then Baldur's Gate 3 will be returning on Sunday, the 27th of April, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So that will be when I will attempt this fight against Balthazar again. The fight that I was really trying to avoid, but what are you gonna do? So I was hoping to just bypass having to fight him, or possibly getting the Knight's Song without him knowing, but apparently I can't, so next time I will fight Balthazar, and we'll see how it goes. So, those are all the plans, but you know, whether or not the plans go through, and whether or not the plans slap me in the face with a fish, or an undead in the case of Balthazar, you know, I still have a lot of fun. And even though I failed tonight, I still have had a lot of fun. And I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!